All right, everybody, here we go. Hello, family, friends, and everybody in between that might stumble along this video. My name is Jessica, and I am a freelance stage manager. I currently have a Tumblr blog that I go by the Blogging Stage Manager, which I have not been very good about updating and posting on. So part of the reason that I am filming this is to start updating that a little bit more, which leads me to what this actually is. I have always kind of wanted to try blogging and vlogging about a lot of the stuff that I do in my career and in theater, and I've just never really gotten around to doing it. And it's no one's fault but myself, but I just get so involved in shows and I get so busy that I just like overwhelm myself and then I don't ever do it. And then I'm like, you know, it would have been really cool if I actually had some kind of record aside from just the random Instagram photos that I post and various Facebook status updates about eating caffeine, about my journey and about what I've been doing. So I have something kind of big coming up, which those who are close to me have probably already heard about. As I said, I'm a freelance stage manager and I tend to go away on gigs or like do local gigs, and my work all kind of goes like show for show basis or project to project. Now this is my third summer going back to Glow, and it is my third summer with the same exact title of production stage manager, but this year it gets a little more intense because the production part actually has more production management responsibilities attached to it that I didn't necessarily have attached in previous years. So it's kind of gonna be a lot going on. We are doing 3 different shows: opera, an operetta, and a musical. So the opera that we're doing is Fidelio, and it is Beethoven's first and only opera. It's kind of a darker side, very serious, dramatic. It is set in World War II, our version, in like a prison camp, like World War II prisoners type deal. Is gonna be good. The second one that we are doing is an operetta, and this is gonna be Gilbert and Sullivan's HMS Pinafore. This one we're doing a little bit more traditionally, setting it back when it was like originally meant to be staged. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be comical, it's gonna be lighthearted. You've probably heard songs from Pinafore. If you don't think you have, go look it up, because chances are there's at least one that you've heard before, I guarantee it. And then our final show is actually the big one. You may have heard about it, In the Heights by the Lin-Manuel Miranda. I could not be more excited to do In the Heights. Sidetrack, fun story, I have actually never really listened to In the Heights probably the full way through. I saw it once when it went on tour in 2009, and I honestly only remember like 2 songs from it. And then my other bit of information that I only know about In the Heights is when I was in like high school, probably like 2008, 2009, I went to like our district state competition, and every school was doing large group musical acts to either 96,000 or Blackout. That's like all of these schools did, and they all somehow were winning Best in Show. I would go to these events and just see 96,000 like 7 times, and then Blackout like 9 times. I'm like, oh my god, this is all I like know about the show, because that's all I'm seeing. So anyways, that's my tangent about the shows that we're doing. But I'm super excited, and I can't wait to like be in the room where it happens, Hamilton reference, and just like see what happens and how it all comes together. But part of it is I want to like have some kind of recording and some kind of history and footage of like what this process was like. I always post Instagram photos of like my scripts or like a day at rehearsal or something like that. Like, oh look, now the show's open, and there's a lot of stuff that goes on in between that people don't really get to see. So my goal this year is to vlog some of this. Give you some little snippets of rehearsal, a little snippet of a production meeting, as boring as they can be for an outsider. Just kind of give you like what my everyday trying to rehearse 3 different shows in one day looks like traveling to different locations, starting in a rehearsal space and then moving to the theater. There's so many elements that go on that I just think it's so cool to show people. I kind of want to do that this summer and just try it and see what happens. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. This video is just kind of an intro to say that, hey, I'm doing this thing. I will also post these videos on my blog, The Blogging Stage Manager, at tumblr.com. So it's probably tumblr.com/blogging stage manager. I don't know, I'll find it and I'll put the link somewhere in here. It has not been updated in forever, so don't judge me, but that's where a lot of the stuff will get posted. And I will probably also post it on my Facebook as well for those of my family members and friends who are like, I don't want to go on Tumblr. Tumblr is for 2008. That's so old school, but Tumblr is still cool. So anyways, that's currently what I'm up to. I will probably make another video this week before I leave. Oh, I don't know if I've told you guys. Duh. So I actually leave in about a week June 11th, if I've already said this, I'm sorry, June 11th or 12th to head up to Greenville and start my adventure. So in the coming week, I'm really just doing a lot of prep work, which is kind of boring to show, but I'll show you some of it anyway. So you can kind of get a feel for like what it is I do as a stage manager. Like I'll film a video where I just, for those of you that don't already know what it is, like what stage management is, what I typically kind of do, what my responsibilities include, and just to give you like an overview so that when I start posting videos, you're not totally like, I don't understand what she's talking about. So anyways, that's that. If you watched this whole thing, thank you so much for following along, and I will see you on the next video. Hopefully I can actually keep this up. I can't guarantee that I'll post at the same time every week. I can't guarantee that I'm not gonna miss something because I'm sure the summer's gonna get busy and it's just gonna fall to the wayside a little. And then you know what? The shows are gonna open. I'm gonna pick back up and be like, here's what you missed. So anyways, thank you guys for following. I will see you on the next one. Bye!